Buying a car in India is a major investment. But the moment you drive it off the lot, it becomes a rapidly depreciating asset fighting a hostile environment. Daily commutes means sitting in dense gridlock, surrounded by choking smog and heavy particulate matter. Then the seasons shift, and you're suddenly forcing the underbody through knee-deep water and monsoon road grime. To fight this wear and tear, most owners turn to the aftermarket. But that market is flooded with cheap, generic parts and flat-out illegal modifications that promise to protect your car while actually putting it at risk. Real car protection requires ignoring the cosmetic upgrades. You need to make strategic accessory investments that offer a measurable return on what you spend. This matrix evaluates return on investment using 3 criteria. Does it improve safety? Is it legally compliant? And does it preserve resale value? Spending money on cosmetic trims is passive. True functional accessories act as a proactive defense against heat, mud, and traffic threats. The wrong choice carries severe hidden costs. Installing a non-compliant part can instantly void your manufacturer's warranty, turning a cheap upgrade into a massive financial liability. For the rest of this guide, we'll strip away the marketing noise and look at the market's top accessories based solely on which ones actually pay for themselves. The highest stakes investments you can make are liability protectors, specifically dashcams and reversing cameras. A reliable mid-range dashcam with parking mode capabilities will cost you between 5,500 and 10,000 rupees. That upfront cost buys you objective, undeniable video evidence the second you face a hit and run or a disputed insurance claim. But there is a trade-off. To capture footage while you're parked, the camera requires continuous power, meaning it needs to be hardwired directly into the vehicle. Do not attempt this installation yourself. Splicing the wrong wire or botching the fuse box connection will immediately void your factory electrical warranty. Get it professionally installed. Liability protectors are the only class of accessories capable of covering their entire purchase price during a single traffic incident. Next, we look at the interior. Protecting your upholstery and flooring is the most direct way to maintain your car's physical condition. This requires a higher initial investment. High-quality custom-fit PU or leather seat covers run between 5,500 and 12,000 rupees, while modern 7D floor mats can cost up to 6,500. The expense is justified by the design. 7D mats feature raised, structured edges that physically trap monsoon mud and water, keeping it completely isolated from the OEM carpet underneath. Above the floorboards, sunshades and seat covers act as a barrier against intense UV rays, preventing your dashboard and factory seats from cracking when interior temperatures hit 45 degrees. This schematic shows a critical safety requirement. If your car has side airbags, your seat covers must have precise cutouts or specialized seams. Cheap universal covers will block the airbag from deploying in a crash. Spend the extra money for custom fits. Keeping your factory interior in pristine condition guarantees a distinctly higher valuation when it's time to sell. Daily commuting also exacts a heavy physical toll on the driver, especially when navigating dense, chaotic intersections packed with endless traffic. To manage this, look toward health and convenience tech. A legitimate car air purifier with a HEPA H13 rating will cost around 4,000 to 9,000 rupees. Skip the cheap ionizers, they don't work. A true HEPA filter actively strips toxic PM 2.5 particles and exhaust fumes from the cabin air while you're stuck in traffic. Alongside clean air, you need reliable power. A 20-watt power delivery, or PD, USB charger is a mandatory upgrade for modern smartphones. Both items require ongoing maintenance or quality checks. Purifiers demand new filters every 6 months to remain effective, and cheap charging adapters will overheat and fail during active GPS navigation. While these are technically convenience items, they provide a direct return on your money by protecting your respiratory health and keeping your navigation running without interruption. Now we have to look at the other side of the market. Dealerships and aftermarket shops aggressively push accessories that offer an illusion of protection while actively harming your vehicle. The most common offenders are metal bumper guards and bull bars, usually sold as heavy-duty armor for tight city parking. This legality scorecard shows the reality. Under Indian law, metal crash guards are strictly prohibited. They interfere with critical front-end crash sensors. In a collision, the rigid metal prevents impact detection, meaning your airbags will not deploy. Other heavily marketed traps include excessively dark window tints that violate visibility laws and blinding aftermarket HID bulbs placed in standard halogen housings. Paying for these upgrades yields a negative return. They guarantee automatic insurance claim rejections and dramatically compromise the safety of everyone in the car. To translate all of this into action, let's map these approved accessories into 3 distinct budget tiers. The 5,000 rupee baseline kit prioritizes passive defense. It includes 7D mats, a secure phone mount, a PD charger, and a mandatory first aid kit. The 15,000 rupee Smart Commuter Kit builds on that foundation, adding a mid-range dashcam, custom sunshades, and a portable tire inflator to handle roadside flats independently. The 35,000 rupee Optimizer Kit is the full luxury package. It introduces custom airbag-compliant leather seat covers, the HEPA amp purifier, and a reversing camera. Before you purchase from any of these tiers, remember the golden rule for modifying a modern vehicle. If an accessory requires cutting a wire or drilling into the chassis, stop and verify its impact on your warranty. The aftermarket exists to help you protect your financial investment and reduce the daily friction of driving. Stick to the essentials and leave the useless vanity items on the shelf.